What we learned from the news conference and the Deputy Attorney General is that the allegation is that this conspiracy by the Russians to interfere in the U.S. elections, the seeds were really sown back in 2014, but picked up steam in 2016 when about 6 Russian nationals were assigned to this project, which was being operated through a shell company, and the amount of money involved was upwards of $1.2 million. What I found noteworthy in the news conference is that it was very politically neutral. Based on the indictment, the Deputy Attorney General said that none of the Americans who had contact with these Russian nationals who were masquerading as American citizens knew at that time about the conspiracy, and he said there was no indication in the indictment that this interference changed the outcome of the election. And then the Deputy Attorney General seemed to go to some pains to make the point that these individuals were seeking to, in effect, harm the president-elect. So organizing rallies to help the newly elected president, Donald Trump, but then also organizing rallies to undercut his credibility and his standing. So the bottom line is that this really is a classic example of what intelligence officials call the gray zone and information warfare. The gray zone is this battle space between peace and conventional warfare where they use information to sow discord and to undermine democracy. And this indictment of 13 Russian nationals as well as 13 Russian entities makes that case. I was able to ask the Deputy Attorney General whether there had been any assurances by the Russians that they would provide these individuals for prosecution. That was a question I kind of knew the answer to, which is that they will take the normal steps, the normal processes. But it does seem a long shot that the Russians will provide the nationals for prosecution in the United States. But the indictment really is a roadmap for what happened in 2016 and the Russian efforts to really sow discord, not only for the newly elected president, but to also damage him at the same time, Melissa.
Catherine, I want to ask you, based on your past reporting and your years doing this, when they describe the sophistication of the company that they set up, and I mean, down to finance, I mean, they had everything but HR. For all we know, they had an HR department and people had parking spots. I mean, does it surprise you the level of sophistication, or no? Is this what you would expect?
This is entirely what I would expect from the Russians. I use this term, you know, the gray zone, this battle space between peace and conventional warfare. This is where countries like Russia, North Korea, and Iran go to play, if you will, because they cannot compete with a level playing field on the battlefield with the United States in terms of economics, also in terms of military strength. So they use information warfare to level the battlefield so that they can compete with the United States, and they do that by sowing discord. The Russians, if anything, are patient. They're the chess players in international relations. What they do is they have a plan, and they sow the seeds for that plan based on this indictment back in 2014 for the 2016 election. And I think it's noteworthy that the Deputy Attorney General said that they wanted to bear this in mind for any future activity, which I think is a clear and obvious reference to the upcoming midterm elections. We just had the worldwide threat hearing here in Washington, one of the big annual hearings where they talk about the threats facing the United States. And it was very clear from the witness testimony that they believe Russia is already attempting to interfere in the midterm elections here in the United States. And that was really confirmed by what we heard from the Deputy Attorney General.
No, absolutely. I mean, it sounded exactly like a scene from the show The Americans, which I thought was kind of fiction, but apparently is dead on. So there you go.